Sorry, I felt like I had a sneeze coming on, and then it went away. That's I hate that. I hate that feeling. Don't you hate that feeling? But okay, let's go ahead to battle number 3. Incineroars versus the Heatrans here tonight. The Heatrans trying to get a win streak here. If they can beat the Incineroars, we'll see what happens. Incineroars sends out their Boltund, having the type advantage against the Mantine out on the field for the Heatrans. There we go. There goes a Tar Shot. Interesting choice. That is going to get rid of the fire type resistance that Mantine has. So now fire type moves will be neutral on it. Interesting choice. Here comes a Nuzzle. That is going to do damage, but it will not paralyze, of course, because Boltund is an electric type Pokemon and you can't paralyze them. Boltund going to now use a Tailwind, raising the speed of its team. It was already faster, so I wonder if that's for the rest of his teammates or not. I'm not sure. And there goes the Misty Terrain. I believe that gets rid of priority moves, which I think only it comes into effect in these Metronome battles if a Pokemon has Prankster. We've seen that happen, I believe, 2 seasons ago, maybe. Here goes the Mind Reader. Taking aim at the Mantine. We'll see what happens in the next turn. It's planning something big. There goes Confide. Just setup moves coming from both sides of the field here. No real attacks yet, besides the Nuzzle. Boltund gonna go ahead with the Thunder Fang. That is stab and 4 times effective. Mantine has stood no chance at all. It's down. Oh my goodness. The Darmanitan's gonna hit the field now for the Heatrans, and wow, they have to avoid moves like that. Boltund, what a great start for the Incineroars. There goes the Shell Sidearm. And that's gonna do a decent amount of damage as Darmanitan takes that hit. Now it's his turn to go as he uses Wrap. Wrap's gonna do damage at the end of every turn. You may say like, oh, what's the point of using Wrap? But you know what? We've seen it come in handy in these battles before. The Tailwind fails here as Boltund, still faster though. Gonna go ahead and use Spikes. Interesting choice. That will hurt the last Pokemon out on the field for the Heatrans, or if the Heatrans chooses to switch Pokemon, it will hurt them still. There goes the Dream Eater. And that doesn't work. Of course, Boltund was not asleep. And Wrap doing more damage. And that's why Wrap actually does work in these battles, because you don't know if the other team choose bad moves, then that Wrap actually can help you out. Or if you yourself end up choosing bad moves, you still do damage at the end of every turn. There goes the Slash, putting Darmanitan below half its health. And Darmanitan uses the Speed Swap. Now it will be the faster of the two. Not a bad look for it, as the Wrap does even more damage. Boltund getting chipped away at here. And there we go. There goes the Tar Shot from the Darmanitan. That gives Boltund a fire type weakness. That could be bad. It's now weak against fire, and Darmanitan gets stabbed from fire type moves. That could be a huge turn of events there. There goes the close combat. Darmanitan in the red zone. Boltund defense and special defense falls there. But that was an excellent move. Remember, Boltund is the first Pokemon out for the Incineroar, so the Incineroars are doing excellent in this battle. Here comes Darmanitan now, though. And he uses Acupressure. Interesting choice. It's going to raise up its attack. And here we go, Head Smash. I believe that's super effective. It doesn't matter either way. Darmanitan goes down. And the Heatran's already down to their last Pokemon. This could be a sweep. And that would be an excellent turn of events. I know the Incineroars will want to see that after losing their first match. So they're going for the sweep to get more points. And the Reuniclus comes out onto the field for the Heatrans. There we go. There goes a Gravity. See if that comes in handy. We haven't seen it really come in handy yet. There goes Draco Meteor. That could be a huge hit. That might actually break up the sweep here. And there we go. Yes, Polton goes down. No sweep for the Incineroars. But the Reuniclus does lose special attack with that. And we'll see if that hurts him in the future. Here comes the Appleton. Reuniclus, the faster of the two. It's going to go first, and he uses coaching. That fails. Appleton now with a free move. Pin Missile. That's super effective, actually. We'll see how many times it will hit. If it hits a decent amount of times, it would do a good amount of damage, but it only hits twice. Unfortunate for them. And here we go. Slack off. Interesting. Reuniclus is going to heal itself back up to full HP with that move there. And there goes the Leaf Tornado. That is a stab move, though, so that could do a decent amount of damage, about the same amount of damage that Reuniclus healed there. Appleton using submission. Not very effective. Does a little bit of recoil as well. And here we go. Magical Leaf. That's definitely not very effective. Not a move you want to choose against an Appleton. As Appleton barely takes any damage from that. The Heatrans have to choose stronger moves. Super effective moves would be their best bet. There goes the side shot coming from the Appleton. Bringing it close to half its health. It is the last Pokemon on the Heatrans, so they've got to do something drastic. Oh, a Moonlight. Oh, Reuniclus just won't go down. It heals itself again. And here we go, Appleton. Gonna go on the offensive here with a Dragon Claw. That's stab. A stab Dragon Claw doing about the same amount of damage. If only Reuniclus wouldn't keep healing itself, but there goes an Outrage. That's super effective. And it does a massive amount of damage to Appleton. It's almost at half its health. Reuniclus is gonna keep using that Outrage. And there it goes again. Appleton has 17 HP in the danger zone. Appleton's gonna go here, and he uses Dig. That is a smart move. Smart move by the Appleton. It's gonna dig on the ground. It's gonna avoid the Outrage and force Reuniclus to hurt itself. Or maybe not. It's a speed tie, so that time Appleton went first, so it wasn't able to avoid the Outrage as it gets knocked out. Now the Heatrans have forced the Incineroars down to their last Pokemon. Will Reuniclus turn this battle around? That would be an interesting sight. Clefable's out on the field for the Incineroars. Reuniclus beat 2 Pokemon already. Can it beat all 3 and turn the battle around for the Heatrans? There goes a double edge. That's stab. And it does a huge amount of damage. With a critical hit, Reuniclus is now in the danger zone, and it's confused. It could take itself out. It doesn't. It hits itself, but it's still alive and well on the field. It has healed itself twice now. What are the chances it heals itself again? Not sure. Here comes a Rock Slide, and that might be it. Reuniclus goes down to the Clefable, but what a well